Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Here's my dream girl. This is Chirpa. She was an alley cat that adopted me in Los Angeles, and now she came home with me to Vermont, and she's my little angel. Chirpa. Chirpa. Hi, Chirp. Oh, baby. It's a nice, bright, sunny, warm Vermont day. You may not think that looks warm, but for December 29th, it's nice and toasty. Somebody just bought a DVD, so I thought I'd run into town and mail it. Get a good 5-mile run in and get one of my errands knocked off the list. And it's chilly but beautiful and sunny and gorgeous blue sky today, so why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or massage 2 birds with 1 hand? How about that? This run today is brought to you by duct tape. I got some duct tape out, duct taped up the front of my shoe, and it'll hold me for a couple runs, and then I'll just have to duct tape it again. Duct tape, love it. One of the cool things about Bennington is there's trails in the middle of town. So about a mile of my run to the post office is going to be on trails that take me right into town. So I'm running along through the woods, and I see this little stump. And I see the water reflecting in the light. First thing that occurs to me is it was like 8 degrees Fahrenheit last night, and it's only about 18 degrees right now, and that water's not frozen. That's weird. So I started to think about it. And we would just run right by that or walk by it and not even notice it, because it's a stump, it's dead. What purpose does it serve? I mean, who goes around looking at stumps and thinking about their beauty or their glory as they reach toward the heavens? It's a dead tree. But it's not dead. It's mostly dead, like the Princess Bride, but it's not quite dead. There's still life in there. There's still strong roots. There's still a solid foundation. And even though it might only be like 4 or 5 inches high, it's got power, it's got life in it. It's holding on, and it's warming that water. When I look at this stump, I think about myself. I don't have very much to give. Most of my life has been stripped away from me. I have no money. I don't really own anything. I run, I train, I do these videos and similar things. I research, and that's it. That's all I have. But I want to give. I'm not interested in hoarding things for myself or hoarding money or hoarding objects. I want to just try to live the best life that I can and be a contribution. I want to be like that stump. I want to give my warmth. I want to give my light, my knowledge, whatever it is, my fight, my spirit. Even though I'm struggling to survive myself, I still want to share. This little stump reminds me of the book The Giving Tree, which is probably my least favorite book ever written. It makes me mad. It fills me with rage when I read that book. I read it as a child, and it profoundly affected me in a negative way. This tree just sacrifices itself endlessly, selflessly, without complaint for this boy, who just takes its resources and barely thanks it, and never considers the tree, never considers the needs of the tree, never considers what the tree wants or what the experience of the tree is going to be. It just takes from the tree. And even at the very end, when all that's left of this tree is just a stump, the tree doesn't cry or complain. The tree doesn't think about the life that it could have had and that it can't have now because everything has been taken by this selfish boy who just squandered it all. The tree says, "Here, sit on my stump, use me as a seat." And the boy sits on the tree, again, taking advantage of the tree. And this little stump right here using what life it has to warm that water on a frigidly cold night and day. And maybe there's little creatures in there, little algae or little microbes that are surviving, thriving because of the warmth of that tree. And even though we would walk by and say the tree is dead, the tree is still giving life and giving warmth. And that's what these videos are for me. I feel like a dead stump. I feel like an empty shell, a ghost of my former self, but I still have something. I still have some life in me, and I want to share it. And I hope that that stirs up something in you. I hope that lights a fire in you that shows you that even though you may feel like your life has been ripped away from you, you still have something to give. Even at the very end, even on your worst days, you still have something to give. You can still be a contribution. You can still warm up someone else's life.